Good evening, people. And what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, uh, there's been a bunch of stuff coming up on the internet the last day or so. One of the things most of you will probably not have heard about, and because it's to do with a drag race track, but Norwalk Raceway Park, which is now called Summit Raceway Park, yes, that Summit. Um, They have announced, Bill Jr., who is now the owner, has announced that no matter what the government, no matter what the state has said, he's going to open on May the 1st. Now, knowing Bill, he always has the flair for the flamboyant. So, how much of this is actually real true, or is it's just some hype? But he was on the local TV. The article was on competitionplus.com, which is a drag race e-zine. And he basically says, we're starving here, so we need to open. Now, I doubt if Bill's starving, but what I will say about the guy is for years, the family has gone and taken the money they've earned through the season and put it back into the track. They're great people. It's a fantastic track. So I'm sure that after a couple of years with bad weather, they may be looking for, trying to recoup some of that investment. So that is one story. So that gets us into a discussion, and I was talking with James Houghton the other day, about this whole thing about, things reopening. We mentioned yesterday that Fauci had said that, if it comes back, it could be without spectators. Now, that was something that we thought was, pretty good, but how do you control your fellow teams? Personally, I have a health issue, and I'm one of the at-risk people, so um, I have to watch what I was doing. Now, Jim had suggested that, if need be, we rope off the pit area. You can have just as much of a conversation from 10 feet away as you can up close. So, that is a thing. But if the event was getting put on and the state was not opening as such, so the organizers could get in trouble. I'm pretty sure that if they're coming after the organizers, they would come after the participants. So what we'd like to do is get your input on that. And when we post this, it's going to be on a few Facebook pages, and there's always room underneath to comment. So go in there, comment, tell us what you think about that. Would you go to an event if it was not officially opened? Talking about the events, what are the things that where we normally congregate, and to try and stay healthy, we want to keep far apart. Well, you got your drivers meeting, so the one thing that Jim had suggested was do it with FaceTime. Now, not everybody has that, but you know what? If you don't, you can find some. Well, you're not supposed to get up close and watch it. So, there's a thing there. The awards. How do you know what the awards are like at these things? We're all together and we all want to see everyone. We want to see Jim go wild, spraying that damn champagne bottle and chasing people. Well, in the official thing, that's not social distancing. So, again, comments down here, and let's hear what you think about it. So we're not going to be doing too much talking about anything else. That's the things that I wanted to get out and get you thinking about and talking about and commenting on. As far as MotorWerks Magazine is concerned, we are working to get the next issue out as soon as we can. Currently, we're working with Josh Davis from Fuel Lab and Mike Torvik from Fuel Safe, and the three of us are combining to write an article on speccing a fuel system and fuel cell. So it's going to be something that's going to be very informative. I've been working on the base stuff that I got back from the guys, and we're going to go and pass it back and forth a few times to make sure that we've got everything nailed and it's factual and it's something that will be able to help you guys out. The other thing we've got for, the one thing about a series like the Grid Life Touring Cup is they're welcoming anybody, and there's a lot of people out there running Mazda, Miatas, MX-5s, whatever you want to call them. But we've got David Fosberg from Bare Bones Racing, and David is putting together an article on why race a Miata. So we're going to have that going on in the next issue as well. So there's going to be lots of good reading, lots of good articles, and remember, comments down below, and I hope you're liking this MotorWerks Daily podcast that we're doing. And if there's anything you'd like me to talk about, go and PM me, and we'll go from there. So, as we always say, stay safe. We want to see you back at the track, and have a good one. See you tomorrow.